Welcome.
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 This is a musical rehearsal.
Ta-da! Don't go on
I bet it wasn't recorded.
You good?
Is
Yeah,
it
we're
recorded?
good.
Welcome.
That's all we want.
Welcome.
The musical's a joke.
Can I just Desmond in the background? It's just like making food.
Welcome.
Sha-da-loo-loo-loo-boo. Bum-bee-bum-bum, baby. Shoo-ba-doo, sha-ba-da, shoo-ba-dee-dun-da-dun-dee-da. Shoo-ba-doo, sha-ba-da, shoo-ba-dee-dun-da-dun-dee-da. Shoo-ba-doo, sha-ba-da, shoo-ba-dee-dun-da-dun-dee-da. Do-up, she-do. Woo! Shoo-ba-doo, sha-ba-da, shoo-ba-dee-dun-da-dun-dee-da.
Oh, that was close. Hi, we're from the tech crew. We're about 8 weeks out and we've started work on the show.
We have a bunch of new techies this year.
Auditions for the musical are this week,
Designs are coming together nicely for the show.
and we're reading through the show.
Come on down, come on down.
So today is audition day.
It's audition day.
It really is.
I'm really excited, but I'm also a little bit nervous.
Who do you want to be, Des?
I really don't care that much. A part.
That's good.
That's nice.
That's good.
I'm Zach, I'm a freshman.
Ty Fox, I'm a senior.
Desmond Drive Schneider, junior.
Desiree Zayman, freshman.
I'm Lily Cordelaire, freshman.
Over the summer, Frank Bachman announces what musical we're going to do. And it's always weird and not what you'd expect, but usually it turns out pretty okay.
Basically, the audition schedule, it's divided into 2 days. The first is mostly practice at the beginning.
The first day, you learn all the material, you learn the little combo, the little routine for the dance audition, and then Bronwyn goes over the vocal audition.
We learn the selections. We go over them for the first day. But it's never really as nerve-wracking as you think it's going to be. You go into high school thinking it's going to be this really scary experience, and it's not, because the people are really great.
This is Swan, grade 12.
The second day is basically you have all the pieces that you practiced the day before from the different songs, and there's one song that everybody has to sing for the audition piece, and then there are ones for each specific lead character.
Tricuspis, I always knew you'd be this beautiful.
Here and now, nothing matters. The thing I want is here.
With the sky, the feel
it's open auditions, so you've got everybody watching you, but everybody can just sort of come up whatever for the singing audition. I'd say that I actually find it a little easier than closed auditions.
You'll be in my heart, no matter what they say. You'll be here in my heart, always.
Hi, welcome to Tech. I'm your host, Ben Hagel.
Every girl in the world is pretty and they should know that.
They will. Now,
Terrible shots.
welcome back.
So bad.
Hey.
This is the first time I'm in the movie. Guys, I'm here.
High five.
So just yeah, I'm just gonna stand right here.
Hey, brother. What's up?
I am trying to not clamp on a dog spar, and it's not the most fun thing in the world to do.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Ben Hagel. We're going to the booth. This is the booth. They're working on sound effects.
It's hand bagel.
How's sound going?
It's going.
Do you have any cues?
We've got these ones.
Okay. That's the end of this episode.
Hi, we're about 5 weeks out from the show.
Props are almost done.
Scaffolding is almost complete.
Work on LEDs is beginning.
And the projection crew is assembling.
Having a lot of techies, it's very different from last year.
Definitely one of the more stressful things would be trying to find jobs for everyone, just because there are so many people. There's so little that actually needs to get done at this point that we can have multiple people working on. So there's lots of people not really doing much, or just it's kind of chaotic just with the sheer amount of people.
It's easier if you need to find someone to foot your ladder, but it also means there's less work for individual people because there's about the same amount of work and it's spread around 26 people instead of 9.
A good thing is that when all of the seniors graduate, there will definitely be enough people this time, unlike the issue you're going to have last year, which was if no one joined, there would be one techie.
It sometimes feels like you're not being as productive as you could be, simply because there's less work for more people.
Live from the women's restroom, it's Tech.
I think it's a good change because it means we can do a whole lot more than we used to be able to do. We have many more options over the cool stuff we can make happen now.
Definitely is nice, and it means we can have a lot more people learning new things, so we can have a larger sound crew, a larger lighting crew, a larger projection crew, a larger set crew, and hopefully they still can integrate with each other and do new things.
Hi, I'm Bonnie Snyder and I'm in 11th grade or a junior in high school and I'm playing the role of Tika.
Yeah, and my name is Desmond Drive Snyder and I'm in 11th grade as well and I'm playing Turk. Play.
Brother and sister. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Twins. Can't you see the resemblance? Uncanny.
Both of our names end in Snyder, so.
I instigate this. It's so fun because everybody comes in after school in the like half hour, 45 minutes before rehearsal, and everybody's like doing homework and people are on the stage dancing and practicing and singing songs from the musical and singing songs from other shows or just singing songs.
Comfy cozy, I can't. We're snuggled up together like three birds under the beach with me.
I don't want to be limited by a body that needs sleep and food anymore. I'm gonna become a cyborg.
I like that a lot.
Oh, you should put
Rosie, did you hear that fun fact?
You should change your.
Apparently, first time me and Kai were ever on stage, respectively, was together. The show. Now his mom and son, Chip Taylor. Not Chip Taylor. Chip Taylor's not my son.
I think that you should change your picture.
Do I look like a jungle princess? Yes, you do.
Are we got everybody? I think it's been going well. Working with Rex has been really fun.
That's very true.
Anyway.
He's really good.
He's really good.
What are those eyes? fine. I can't take it. Here.
Now we'll take a stone from my collection, and now we'll really get. Ta-da!
How is your role different from the normal roles?
I am 11. Is probably the only role that is only in a select part of the play. Most smaller roles would be scattered around, but I've got a straight little chunk. I think the role's kind of perfect. I really like it.
It's refreshingly different than show choir, where everybody's kind of just packed up in one small room every day, and not everybody really wants to be there necessarily. Whereas with the musical, like, not everybody's called on a certain day, which I think gives it a very different feel. Just like the people who actually need to be there are there. And yeah, I like the rehearsal processes. They feel productive but fun too, and sometimes a little scary.
Bellows. Bellows? Kerchief?
They're good. I think the hardest part is probably the fact that we have two songs that are basically identical, but one is a reprise and one is not a reprise. And a lot of the words get muddled, and a lot of the choreo is a lot of the same stuff. So we do a lot of like walking across in grapevine-y fashions. So we do that like in both songs.
Yeah.
So it's kind of confusing for which one was with Rex and which one was with Kai, young Tarzan and Tarzan respectively.
Probably one of my favorite memories was blocking Who Better Than Me, because Tammy wasn't there, so it was just with Frank, and so our choreography was Bonnie. It was basically just Bonnie. And so Frank would say, well, we have to do something here, and Bonnie's like, hey, let's do a grapevine. And so Frank would go, okay, try that. And then Bonnie would say, hey, we should do a train. Frank would say, okay, show me it. And we did it, and it worked, and they all stayed in, which was kind of surprising, but it was funny.
So I'm hanging in there.
So with persuasion I could take you one up. So
beside the others.
Who better than me to teach me? Who better than me to show you all the way?
Good evening, MDI. Welcome to week 4 of tech sessions.
Tech roles have been assigned.
Lighting areas are being focused.
The pit area has been built.
And we finished the staging.
Good night, MDI.
Ben and Alec are working on a projector dozer / a way to turn on the projector from the booth, but that's not really necessarily specifically for the show. It's just for the theater in general.
Oh, hello. I'm making like a servo for the projectors, so then it'll lower like a blade in front of the lens, so that we're not just projecting black video during the show, because that's not good.
Right now, one of the biggest things is still getting foliage, just to the jungle, so tons of leaves and vines and all that fun stuff.
We are gluing stuff and burning people.
Burning our hands. Burnt the turd out of my hands.
I may have accidentally burned him about twice, but hey, it's fun.
Tech is fun.
Yeah.
We had spent a lot of time actually building them, but we're actually finally getting the chance to put up the foliage, so the trees are starting to be built, and vines are starting to go up on a lot of the platforms.
Can't just bring it up for now.
I think she also said not the instructions.
Yes.
Yeah. Some masking tape would be really helpful. Too rosy.
It'd be funny if you turn around and left right now, like to go get masking tape. It'd also be useful. Rosie, can you get some masking? Generally, we're like just taking massive leaps on the set right now. Like, it was 3 scaffoldings like 2 days ago, and now it's starting to look green and Tarzan-y.
And a lot of the people that joined weren't really able to stay committed. I mean, including myself, because I'm involved with music and sailing and a lot of other stuff. So we had a lot of people, but not a lot of people together at the same time always necessarily.
Here. 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 Those are to interview you. That's what you're saying, you idiot.
You guys are idiots.
This is chill music.
Tabby, what are you doing here?
Parent-teacher conferences.
Are you here for tech?
Sure.
Are you here for pit?
Is Pit today?
No.
We learned the music by sight reading for the first 5-ish rehearsals.
We start at the beginning,
and then we
go until we get to the end, and then we usually do it again.
Yes, and then we basically just train wreck it and see what happens, and it's like, this is what this song sounds like.
Kind of.
What?
Usually very
and then
wrong,
we play it very badly, and then eventually it still sounds bad.
This year in the musical, I have to choreograph the leopard fight and then a flower solo. Leopard fight is definitely really hard because I have never choreographed a fight before. A lot of the times when you do like a ballet recital, you'll be a more like whimsical character, like a fairy or a queen or a princess, not a leopard that goes around and kills people. So it's really different. There's a lot of lifts and hard things that we put in there and lots of running around. So it took us a long time to like get it all coordinated, and it's gonna take a long time to make it run super smooth too. But it should look cool.
Today we're blocking spiders, and I'm really excited because I love the movements that we get to do.
I really hate spiders. I think it'll be scarier when they have costumes on.
So he's going to come after Zach, then Winslow, then Eli, then Connor, then Peter. Okay? So,
rehearsals, I think for the most part have been they're good.
Pretty smooth. I feel great.
They're alright. I mean, it's always kind of rough.
I'm a little scared about the show, but I think, rehearsals are moving forward, at least. Maybe not very fast, but they're going somewhere, hopefully.
Hi, so today we're blocking the flowers and vines, and I'm really excited because I feel like I really emotionally connect with the moving like a vine. It's a lot of arm wiggling. It's pretty great.
are we ready? Okay, fabulous.
Once it all comes together, though, it's really fun. Once you get it.
I agree.
I think that the show's really coming together now.
I think
the end is nigh.
I'm really I'm really excited for the run through that we're doing this Saturday. I like putting things all except I'm really excited because Emerson's not gonna be there. One thing I don't like is Emerson, and having to act with him. I feel like that is like an exercise. That's also something that I like because that really helps me as an actor because working with really difficult people.
I know. Sometimes I just look caringly into your eyes and I just see this dead, cold human staring
But then
back
I warm up because
I know that I just have to act.
We're getting now to the point where we're gonna hopefully start working with the pit soon, and those always go super slow, but they always work out in the end, so I'm not worried about it.
Singing with the pit, those are really special to me when we get all of us together and we sing in the pit for the first couple times.
So the first rehearsal with the pit is always hard because they don't know what we sound like and we don't know what they sound like. It's just taking two things that we've practiced and smashing them together all of a sudden, and that's weird.
A cue to cue is a time when the light techs get to have fun and the sound techs get to cry in the booth because they have nothing better to do.
You mean I shouldn't eat guacamole?
Whatever that is.
Cue to cue is when you run through the play basically cue by cue.
A cue to cue is a rehearsal with booth crew, generally lights and sound and stage management and video, the director, the tech directors, and sometimes just a few of the actors.
It is supposed to be running through the entire show.
Every scene in the play that has a tech cue in it, so where something changes, lights change, music changes, sound changes, or video changes. We walk it through with the actors and figure out when that specific thing is supposed to happen.
If it's sound, how loud it is, if it's lights, what lights play, if it's a video, what bit of video plays.
So it's a chance for the tech crew to get to know where in the show they'll be doing things, and for the cast and the director to know what the tech is going to be for the show.
Cue to cue for actors is really boring because it's a lot of just kind of sitting on the stage in a place and maybe say a line once or twice while they point lights at you. But it is very necessary because the director needs to communicate with the tech crew exactly what he's looking for.
It's usually very long and very stressful because there's usually some level of miscommunication between the director and the booth crew.
It's generally supposed to only take one night, but that's always wishful thinking. I think it took something like 9 hours this year.
We're folding programs.
We all got there around 3 and there's program folding, so we fold all of the programs. And so that usually takes a couple of hours, and then we have a dinner break.
MDI drama, Tarzan. Trailhead Cafe.
Look, I is having his abs
It's supplied.
Call is usually for the 7 o'clock shows at 5.
And so you just go in and put your bass on, which is great. You turn yourself into a orange, and then, you know, some people can help you with your makeup, or if you figure it out, you can do it on your own.
I would do my base makeup on my face, and then I would get into my costume and put the base makeup everywhere. That took a long time.
Say hi to the camera, Tarzans.
Hey.
Would you like to explain what's going on?
Well, yes, here we're breaking down the space-time continuum by tanning Tarzan from Big Tarzan.
When we get there, we do our base makeup, which is like foundation and just face makeup in general. And then we did our gorilla makeup, and this year we had an assembly line. I usually did my makeup first by myself, and then I did the brown makeup on people. Other people were braiding, other people was doing white. Mary did Emerson, Bonnie, and Desmond because they were like the more complicated gorillas.
You get your makeup done, and you get your hair braided, and then you put on your wig and your gorilla vest, and you head into the gym, and we do just some dance warm-ups with Tammy, and then we do our traditional show warm-ups. It kind of gets everybody into the show hype, which is really fun. So we have a circle, we do some vocal warm-ups, and we do the hokey pokey, just get everybody in the mood.
They would do warm-ups, which was kind of weird because I had never done that before and I didn't know what to do. So the first time it was a little strange because everyone was reciting these things that they've learned, like tongue twisters, and I didn't know any of them, but by the last show, or the last few, it was pretty comfortable.
It's really exciting. It gets you pumped up for the show, and then they call places, and it's time.
Keep it down, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please turn off your cell phones or put them on airplane mode as they will interfere with the show tonight. Thank you.
Costume changes make the show more fun.
So I had to change from a gorilla to a flower and then back into a gorilla, and that was it. Costume changes were really easy because Marilee had made it so we have black leotards and black leggings on underneath all of our costumes, and then we just changed what we put on over that. And so it wasn't like you had to go to the bathroom and you had to change and then come back out and make it on stage in time. There's plenty of time in between for me, and I just put my clothes on the side of the stage I was going to be on and hope for the best.
I can't hear it. I should stop trying to sing along.
We come in the next morning and we're kind of happy because we just finished a big project. And it's kind of fun to take apart all your hard work and hit it with stuff. A lot of destruction happens at Strike.
In the past, Strike has been primarily happy. And for this show, there definitely was some joy in being able to take everything down, anything that had been just irritating to deal with, getting to like hit it with a hammer or something, and just take everything apart. We're done with the show, no more stress from that, it's great. But as a senior, it definitely has been kind of sad since it's my last musical and it's the very end of our final musical. And it's just something that, despite being fun, it is definitely hurt.
Yeah, come back to the slaughterhouse, Jimmy Dean.
It's sometimes really sad and sentimental as you realize that you're never going to perform this show again. And usually as for seniors, it's really hard. But we've all cried so much the night before that hopefully we're done crying at that point and we can just move on and throw stuff away.
Look at my beautiful domain. It's all clean.
Hands making it so I can't put the lens cap back on.
Are there going to be bloopers?
Oh yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna have to This is a video about Ben's life.
Have you seen the one-act blooper?
Your whole life is a blooper. Okay, I'm ready.
I do my vocal warm-ups.
Okay.
I don't have any vocal
I asked you the question already.
I don't know if I can do this.
Name, grade, and what musical? How many musicals have you done?
I am Max Gorman, I am a senior, and this is my third musical.
Cool.
Why do you have a spoon?
This is going in the bloopers.
You move so much, I don't trust this. Okay.
choreography units we had. I think it was 4 in total. 5 actually. Which 4. I know how to count. It was 4. We had 4.
Good lord.
What's happening?
There are 4 because there's the orange one, the orange one, the blue one, and then the orange escape one. Yes.
Yeah, but that one's not really necessary because it's hidden behind the
Yeah,
curtain.
but we own 4 of the damn things.
You're just gonna confuse the audience who didn't
Yes, I
see the
am.
4th one. Just say 3.
Okay, so here's the question again.
Hold it together. I'm like crying from laughter.
Nothing happened yet.
There's a bathroom right there.
I know.
Are you gonna? What are you gonna do with that clip?
Your name, your grade. How many musicals, Ben? Ben, it's okay.
There's show monkeys over here. Okay. Why can't I do this, Rosie?
Believe in you. I need your name and your grade.
What's wrong with me? Why am I having a meltdown? Don't look at me.